Room with Alchemist. Wait, I didn't even need to go into the mountains yet. I start the quest over here. I've been playing this game wrong this entire time.
Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Oh. Hello there.
Customers?
Customers?
Oh, pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus?
I don't know if I like her voice yet. I really don't.
No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store.
Well, we found the main quest.
I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help.
No need to be nervous.
Huh? Do I look nervous?
Yes.
My apologies.
It's cute though. I like
I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there. Thanks. No worries.
Oh.
We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to trouble you.
Aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
Bruh.
I don't even charge for autographs.
Thank you.
Wait, you actually want an autograph?
I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
Research? Oh, you can research any area you want. If you know where I'm getting at.
What do you mean, research?
Oh.
Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying?
Oh?
Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all. There's that name again, Albedo!
Albedo! Boy, you better give me him. I'm gonna pull him. In more ways than one. I'm kidding, I'm not gay. However, I do want him on my team. I think I might have heard of him.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
He's a Knight of Favonius. I don't know if I like that.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Yes.
Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world.
That's
and
cool
has
though.
made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal!
Neither did I.
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently.
Oh.
Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help. My knowledge of alchemy stops at
I'm
basic
sure that Albedo would
crafting.
love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make me stronger? Can he make Paimon stronger? Ooh, what's the choice in here? I want to become strong. No, Paimon. Then she won't be food anymore, boys.
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo
You don't?
wants to pay Paimon back for helping him,
And
a
food?
few more might settle the score. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. Sorry.
I know what he looks like.
That's the best I can do. Hey,
Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay, that's where it starts, boys. Right, okay, finally doing the main quest. Yeah, it took way too long.
Talking about alchemy and research.
Alright, let's look at the map. Where are we going? Okay, now we're starting in here. Okay. Damn, we took... Ooh, is that the vampire girl? Alright, let's see if she's actually hot.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir
Ooh,
practice
that
is about
name
to...
is very cool.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Man, I feel like she would beat me up in bed. I don't know if I like her. She seems a little more elegant, older. I don't know if I like that.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Dude, her eye stuff is pretty good.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it
Oh
the
my
least bit
Jesus.
odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony.
Ooh, those nails look sick.
Who knows?
Oh, that
Maybe this
booty.
is someone's grand plan to
Wait,
make a fool
hold on.
out of you.
Wait,
Huh?
okay.
Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
She has booty too. I didn't know.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna
Oh, I
blame you if
skipped.
you go
Oops.
back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up.
She has
But
it.
if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've got to get going.
I didn't pay attention to any what they said. This game is making me into a coomer. Please help.
Believe anything she wants.
Guys, I'm not like this. Alright.
I thought I heard something.
Wait, I can just
Who
click
are
auto.
you and why are you
Glee,
eavesdropping?
how are the games
We
working?
better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a
They
trickster
worked
at
off
that.
fine, I think.
Oh,
or
really?
good. Great.
I'm a
I
member
played
of
till
the
3 a.m.
long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? The Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... huh. So it's you.
Oh, you know me?
The honorary knight that
Obviously.
saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
Wait, she's
What?
police?
Do the nuns of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
Dude, her nails are
That
so
doesn't
sick.
sound right.
Well,
But
not the
Paimon
nails, but
can't think of a good
whatever the
comeback.
gloves are. That's sick.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo. We're investigating the truth of this world.
But
Yeah,
you're
let's go
only a
with that one.
traveler. I doubt you have any great skill in alchemy. Whatever. I had a notion of who you were seeking. If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No,
Wait, the
this
auto
is
is
just a
so
professional
useful.
habit of mine. I
can
sensed
do-
elemental traces in these tracks.
Dude, I can
Never
hold 2
hurts to be
Bibles in my
vigilant.
hands. So I don't have to coom anymore. As far as nuns go, you're fairly mysterious. You're more like a detective. Okay, let's put her on a nun group. She's a level below me. Let's get the hard to get. We're the superior
I
one
couldn't
here.
care what you think. Come on
Oh.
then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Well, you say that, but oh my
Rosaria
god, she had
said there were
boobs physics.
elemental
What the
traces in
fuck?
tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
Why are you thinking
You're
about
so
crimes?
suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example? It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Wait, if we get Rosania or whatever,
Seems like there's
do we
more
not
to being
freeze
a nun
anymore?
in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Ooh, it's him. Let's see if his voice is nice. I haven't heard his voice yet.
Why would he hang around a place like this?
Oh my G. Okay.
The word on the
It's time
street
to
is he
stop.
loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
Hmm.
Can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger?
Nope. Probably not. He's a 5-star. Come on now.
Looks like we startled
Ooh,
them.
are we gonna get a painting of ourselves?
Let's
He
take
sees
them out
this
of
and
the
then
picture
sees how
first.
beautiful we fight. You are literally one hit away. Ooh, alright, let's go.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
You're sketching? I thought you were sketching landscape.
What's up with sketching hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
Everything.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
That's ugly as fuck, boy. How's that beautiful sketch?
Wow, look at the detail. But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
Wow, look at the
You
detail.
can find these hilly trails anywhere.
Oh, I can
Quite
just
boring,
click
in
auto.
fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat.
His
There's a
voice is
distinct
actually
force
really
at work
hot.
here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive
It's
communities,
ASMR.
such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your
Her voice
man.
is also pretty
I'm headed back.
relaxing. Oh my god.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Yes.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
Sucrose.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here.
Yes.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard
Yeah.
a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll
Such
skip
as?
to the conclusion. There's only
Yeah.
one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Wait, how does he know? You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa.
He even
You
has
wanna
green
start
eyes,
with
that's
that?
it.
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
That's sick.
You can do that?
Alchemy really is miraculous.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession.
Did I do the
The
wrong
method I'm
choice?
talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Okay. Okay, so him researching on me, I don't like that idea. Now, Sucrose, on the other hand, oh, she can research me in all ways, baby, but him... Only if you say no homo. Alright, man.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
What's in it for me?
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Alright, interesting. Oh, she's eardropping now.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder,
Fuck you.
does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
So Crows wants to know if you have hair. FBI. Okay. Let's not talk about that. Well. Alright, head to the test site.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
Yes.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But
I
what's
don't.
the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
That's what I want to.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You know how to keep Paimon on board. You've seen through Paimon's ult. Oh.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child.
Ooh,
Another lengthy explanation, I'm
burned.
afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly,
Oh, is that
do you
the
have any
crystal
extra
thing?
organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
No.
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I might turn my
Oh.
travels.
That rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Sure, buddy.
How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given
Yep.
that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good
We're
experiment.
not even gonna use our
This is
main
just a simple
character.
exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes.
What are
Slimes
those?
are fine.
As long as I'm not being battled by Hydro Mimics.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Oh, they're already coming? Well, that'll be easy enough. Yeah, this mission so far is alright, I suppose. I like the way the characters look, but I don't know their personality, to be honest.
Great
I don't
work.
know.
Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
No,
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
just a little
Excellent.
bit cold.
According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do
Oh
you test
god,
that?
giving me
It's
food?
very simple.
I need to poo?
I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
What, my... Oh, crystallize my stomach?
Kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. no bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not
Well,
huge.
it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
It's like a health
Yes,
checkup?
that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's
Oh, well,
a silver
it'll be
one.
fine.
Let's keep our...
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Oh, that's what we needed.
What luck.
Ooh,
This is
there's a
my
person over
campsite.
here.
I've added the
Who's
materials
this?
we collected to the concoction. While we are
Alright.
waiting, have a look over here.
What is that, though? That's scaring me. His eyes are beautiful, though.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello!
Yes.
I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
Damn.
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related. Rational?
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm
makes
sure we'll
sense.
be able to establish a basis in fact.
Mutia smoke waiting
Not
quickly
bad
to
for
get
point of
dilute
entry.
so I get
But
pissed.
strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements.
That makes actually sense. Dude, I don't know why I can pay attention with these kind of things, but when they speak about normal stuff, I don't get what they're saying. But this makes actually sense because the animal... Yeah, well, you guys already know. Yep.
A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it.
So we're just like a test rat now? A lab rat?
Looks like the
Nice.
potion's ready.
What is this?
I'll
This
try a little
Genshin
first.
Impact.
If all
Welcome
goes
to
well,
stream.
I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
I can drink it now.
Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe
let's go.
deeply if you feel unwell.
Do I have to consume it? Bring the potion. Alright, let's go. Is it in my food inventory? No. Probably in a quest one. Use. Oh, I'm starting to burn. What the hell?
Tasty? You got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a
You
bit.
said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
What if you went
So you
in
knew you'd be sick and
with
still
only
drink
1
that?
HP? Could it kill you? What would happen? I wonder.
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test job? Or about the risk to you?
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to
Out of the
happen.
line here.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
No, yeah, true.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person,
True.
they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For
Damn.
example,
5
a
head.
human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough? To sum
True.
up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad.
I don't think you get the
it's an
point.
interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up.
True.
What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit! Mr. Albedo, say something!
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment.
Oh.
If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time. I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or trails of anything. Your things aren't very organized. Ooh. Do we sim? Or do we... Nah, we're above this guy.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant
Wait, now his
differences
eyes are
between
blue.
different worlds. Take Tevat, for example.
Kind of.
Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities?
Yes!
Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
I drank my fill.
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now,
Yes,
see this pillar
I
here?
will open the wishes
Use your
after
willpower to
quest.
try and break it.
Paimon, you
You
give it a
think
shot.
Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Certainly have active mana.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a Sunshine Sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad
Wait,
Not
hold
only
on.
is this
Paimon,
recipe a
what?
staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. That
I
does
thought
sound
you were the
yummy,
one that's
though.
always hungry.
Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin or two. You know what?
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results.
So you
if
don't
there's
need to
anything
cook?
left over.
Paimon doesn't... How are we
Okay.
gonna channel elemental power into the food?
Ooh, a new recipe. Let's learn it. This one, right? Sunshine Sprat. Is this the one we learned just now? Damn, we're so lucky we got all these ingredients. Holy moly, that would have been pretty bad. Alright, let's make defense boosting. 12% chance. Oh, okay, let's do it with her then. Perfect. Alright, we did it. And give it to Albedo. So he's just gonna eat my dish.
That was...
Wow, we really are like that. I'm a good chef cook though.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor.
Okay,
You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy.
okay. When you said that, you almost had me in the first half. I thought average outcome. You're calling my perfectly made sunshine average? But no. Okay. You got the butter from investigating earlier. Oh, really? Okay.
As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... Could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just
Yes.
didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Okay, he gave it back.
Woo, thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
You're Paimon's new favorite. Not often that Paimon gets this much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway,
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
yes, I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Let's
Don't
go.
worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better
Great.
take a look.
Okay.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Okay. Let's find them. Oh, wait. Oh, it's only in here. Where are the lost items? Ooh.
The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be...
No, that's not... No one cares, but sometimes pop.
This must be electrohypostasis powder!
Alright, easy enough.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000
Incredible.
thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep,
Yes.
guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
Rip.
You mean,
Don't be
you
disheartened.
fail.
This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
Oh god, we're only halfway there. By the way, you better do the whole quest. Of course. Why wouldn't I? How do I get off this train? With you to the end.
In
Alright, let's
essence,
go.
the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities.
Oh, we're gonna do an
Let's
IQ
start with
test
physical.
now.
Looking
Okay,
out from
we're
where
going
we're
physical
standing,
first.
can you see what Sucrose is doing? And
No.
if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what
No.
about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
We'll have to see though. Only time will tell.
You want us to jump? From up here?
Hold on, what?
Not necessarily. Not
What?
if you know of a better method, that is.
That's not very
Whichever
reassuring.
method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
We're gonna be
Without
flying.
limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
Um.
Then
Okay.
if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Are you gonna
Wait a
do the whole
minute.
quest?
While we're busy testing,
I will do the
what
first
exactly are
chapter.
you gonna be doing?
Yeah,
Me?
first part of it.
Recording data, responding to
I'll be
risks,
doing first part only.
providing emotional support.
So if we do
We don't have
decide
to
go
rush
swimming,
things
you
now,
gonna
no.
dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Oh.
Pew pew! Huh.
Okay, we're freezing. Challenge complete? Wait, that was it? Yo, what's up?
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it.
What do you mean? That wasn't impressive at all. I took my time there,
Your
buddy.
reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
Don't compare me
You
to the
followed us
average.
The whole way without
Come on
breaking a
now.
sweat.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the
did?
natural laws of Tevad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to.
Dude, his voice
If
is
the
so
natural laws of
relaxing.
Tevad do
I
affect
love this
you,
guy actually.
then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something
Why
to
are you worried
savor
about
again
freezing?
and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
Ooh, alright. Alright, I'll take you up on that. What else do you have to research
I may
this
be
through?
about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably
Wait, the moon
fleeting
is
in
actually
nature.
huge.
I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a Sunsettia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilly churls? Because you got to see something new
Stay
and
hydrated,
interesting and
some
the differences
people
between them?
Precisely. To
Yes.
quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be like boring to you? Like sketches?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime.
Ooh, he's
Now,
our friend.
before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
Oh.
Follow me.
Oh
There
boy.
are some other ruins nearby.
Oh boy. Last time I did an IQ test on stream, that didn't go that well. And with not that well, we hit like, I think 97. We were 3 under the average, which kind of pisses me off. But here's the thing though. I could have scored higher if I weren't streaming. I was stressing because I had some assholes spamming in my chat like, oh, you Dumbo and stuff. So I was panicking, and that's why I performed not well. And not only that, halfway into the test, I went all the way back and reviewed all the questions, even though I had, like, I still had a lot of time remaining. So I wasted time. So actually, I think I could have scored like 105, easy. Maybe 110 even. If I didn't waste so much time there. But, oh well. It is what it is. Alright.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
No, not at all actually. We skipped past all of that.
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Wouldn't a right test of fish? No,
I'd
no
like you to
problem.
explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2
Sure.
puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins.
2.
After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
Where there's a will, there's a way. No, that
A
doesn't
tried
sound like
and
me.
tested adventurer, I see.
Yes.
So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Okay. We'll do that. That's fine. First, we're gonna observe.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Alright, let's do it then. Because they unfreeze me. Oh, we have to climb up. Ooh, there are even more
It's a complex
puzzles over
environment,
here.
so proceed with caution.
Let's activate this one too. See where this leads us. Wait, where did the other go? Let me activate this guy. Where are they going? Do I have to do something with this? Oh, do I have to go in a certain order maybe? Oh. They want me to activate all of them. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Or too difficult. Second one is just dive along these things. Oh god, okay. Time to freeze, my boy. Alright. That was easy enough.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the
Can
water
you
now.
Stop,
Let's have a look.
you annoying bitch. I'm defeating you now. You have done this to yourself. fool. I was gonna let you off the hook, but you had to follow me. Oh.
What's this?
Unfamiliar patterns. Wait, maybe we've seen that.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can
Yeah.
be found all over Teyvat, but they've
Aren't they
never
usually in
given up
those
their
stone
secrets.
things that have like text and stuff?
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first.
When
I'll
are you
make time
going
to
to
go over
wish,
them in
Sam?
greater detail after our research.
I will wish once I have
For
the
the
story
don't understand
completed.
list. Unsolvable mystery
Wait for
this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Okay. I take it I passed the
Paimon's kinda
intelligence
looking
test.
forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
True. His voice is kind of hot. So, what do you mean
Taking
with that?
orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions?
No, I got that
Participating in
part.
all kinds of strange experiments? I'd
Oh
sooner
my
believe you were
Jesus.
tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Listen, sister, your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
No, here's the thing. We have our guards low, but in reality I have it up. You just don't realize it. That's why your guard is down, because you haven't realized my guard is up way higher than yours. And actually, I'm a level 80 player. So were he to do anything on us, we just eat food and we'll kill him. Easy clap, boy. I was just helping him with his research. Okay, well, I could have said that whole thing I just said, but nope. I don't think he's a bad person.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm
Oh,
only
do you
concerned
now?
with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way.
We'll see
Paimon
about
would
that.
have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into
Monkus.
Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You
Okay.
have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me.
Well,
I've
you were
investigated
here.
everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy.
That sign looks like
This
a
is now
Star
a
Trek
location of
sign.
interest.
I don't know.
Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we
Oh.
go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be
Okay.
so quick to trust Albedo. And
No,
don't
he's
repeat
going
the
on
same
my
mistakes
team.
that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
I can trust him
She's
because
good.
he's me.
So stubborn.
Watch.
Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Sister. Maybe she's just sensitive. Maybe she just lacks security.
Huh.
Yes.
Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Oh, wow, you're just ignoring her completely. Alright, let's go. Let's go. TeMPotato. I better be getting a lot of Primo Gems for this mission, because it was long as heck. Oh, only 60. Okay, that's not a lot. Who cares? Let's go. Hello there, good sir. We're back. What sinister things have you been spooking in here?
You're back.
What's...
Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion.
What if he tries to clone us and steal our power? Monkus.
You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally by a nun, no less. Not really. Wait, what do we do? Lie? Now, we're gonna have to be honest. Because think about it. If we're honest, any relationship is built upon trust. So if we can tell him, he might like us more. And then, once we pull with the wishes, he'll be quick to join our team, baby. Let's go.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today. And it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you. But in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the gods would know. Perhaps. Perhaps seems more likely. Because gods, we don't believe in gods. We're actual alchemists. There is no such thing as unnatural powers.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea.
So what are you getting at?
Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Oh.
Whoa! It
Sensor.
looks like something's appearing!
Get your guard up, boy. Shields up. That's his E ability.
The transition from nothing into something. From shoot to stem. And now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
It was beautiful.
Yeah. It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities.
Well,
its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
well, I haven't with it. Okay. I wonder how my sister is. Are you a kid? Hell yeah, I am. Still. And that's why I can still like kids, boy. Okay, that sounded fucking weird as hell. Okay, but yes. Kid gang. Well, only one more year. I'll have to delete my hentai folder after that one. My hentai folder. Not like that. My precious hentai folder will be deleted. Can you believe that? Well, anyway, let's keep going.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo,
Ooh.
Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt.
Actually, I think loneliness is the biggest poison. What's the point in living if you're lonely, boy? So that's why we should help each other, always be less lonely, boy. Friendo. Yes, we are all friends. Let's
Your
go.
help inspired me to discover the means to make a
Hypers.
flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future,
She made a friend.
if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure, even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Glad I can count on you.
Hell yeah. I'm always
I
lonely.
made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those
what?
born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt,
Wait, what?
destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Holy shit, wait, what? He's a loose cannon? We completed the quest. Act 1, finally
Look at
done.
that. Looks
Time
like
to
someone
freeze
made
to
camp
death.
Here. Are other people adventuring nearby?
Is this Act 1? Wait, this is also Act 1. I thought we completed the quest. I suppose this is a second mission then? With Ganyu? Or whatever her name is? Maybe. We'll find out in the next episode of the stream, but not today, boy.